Okay, I wanted to do my version of things that have made me hotter physically and mentally, and some of the lessons I've learned throughout my 20s so far. Number one, either fully accept a situation or fully remove yourself from it. This has been one of the most important lessons that I've learned, especially lately. Trying to control, trying to beg for something, it will bring you so much suffering. You either need to accept the situation as it is or just completely leave it. This ties into number two. Stop complaining, okay, about anything, about the weather, about traffic, about my situation. Stop complaining. Take reality exactly as it is. Find full peace with it, and you will see how your positivity, your gratitude transforms your thoughts, your emotions, and your entire reality. So number four is having eternal optimism about everything, always. I can't stand people who are negative, who complain all the time. It's so draining. Why would you want to see the glass half empty when you could see it half full? It just doesn't make sense to me. Number five, getting a blood test done every year. This has been so helpful, especially as women. You're probably low on iron. You're probably low on vitamin D unless you're supplementing these every day. I know I was super low and I could feel this in my day to day, and it was really, really messing with me. Number six is syncing my workouts to my cycle every month. This was a game changer for me. I no longer do any heavy lifting during my luteal phase. Sometimes I get those kicks of energy, but if I'm already having an anxious or fatigued day, I will never heavy lift. I won't raise my cortisol any more than it already is raised. The best thing you can do is listen to your body and work out according to that. Don't try to push yourself too hard. Number eight is praying. And honestly, this is probably the most important thing I ever started doing in my life. Getting closer to God, giving God my problems, and then meditating, sitting and listening to the answer that God was giving me. I feel like so many people will just pray, and that's still great, but really like meditating, sitting in silence and waiting for those answers to come to you is such a game changer. Number 11, I stopped thinking that I was behind in life. I struggled with this for so many years. Turning 26, I was terrified, but aging is truly a blessing. I stopped talking negatively about aging completely. It's a blessing to age, and we should feel so lucky. 12 is trusting God's timing. This is so important. Trust God's timing. God will make up for lost time in your life. You're not behind. Stop comparing your life to other people's. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, and everything is going to work itself out. You have to have that divine trust. You have to really feel the trust in your heart and just know that everything will work out for you. 13, I stopped comparing myself to things I saw online, to the filters, to the BBLs, to the Botox. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it can be so harmful to sit there and compare yourself to this and that. Just stop. 14, realizing that the unique things about you are what makes you special, and it's a blessing to be natural and have your features just the way that God made you. I used to be so insecure growing up about my dimple chin, about my gap, about my body, and I'm so glad that I never had any procedures to get any of that fixed, because it's what makes me special. It's what makes me unique. I don't even know what number we're at anymore, but this one has been so important for me. I stopped doing things to prove myself to others and started doing things to prove to myself that I'm capable of doing these things. This is so much more fulfilling than trying to make other people see your worth based on your accomplishments, because your accomplishments have nothing to do with your work. That all comes from within, and once you can really feel that and prove that to yourself, everything changes. I spent so many years of my life thinking that people will only love me and respect me if I have a lot of accomplishments, if I have all these things going on in my life, but that's just not true. And the right people will come along and see you and your worth for exactly what you are. You don't have to do anything or be anything to be worthy. You're perfect exactly the way you are. And this is something I tell myself every single day because I still struggle with it. Stop looking for validation in other people. Validate yourself. Nobody will love you until you fully love yourself, or they won't love you in the way that you want or need to be loved because you can't even love yourself. So that is the most important thing. Never talk negatively about yourself out loud. Don't think anything negatively about yourself. Affirm yourself with positive, beautiful thoughts about yourself all the time. This one is so huge. You don't need more time to heal. You need new experiences to show your nervous system a new reality. You need to get out there and start doing all the things that terrify you the most, because this is where true growth and true change will happen. You need to show your nervous system a new reality. It's the only way. You can't just think yourself out of feeling the anxiety and feeling the fear. You need to go out and do it and prove to yourself that you can do it, and your entire life will change, I promise, because this has been my mission the past year. And it's completely changed my life. Quitting vaping, this has changed my life physically and mentally. My skin cleared up, my anxiety got so much better, my lungs feel so much better. Like, the thought of vaping disgusts me. When I see or smell a vape, it disgusts me. I cannot stress to you enough how amazing you will feel once you quit. Mind you, I still get my nicotine vices in other ways, so I can't fully say that I quit, but smoking, like, just the way your lungs feel so much better, I feel like you can't say you're healthy. Like, there's no point in working out or trying to be healthy if you're smoking. There's just no point, in my opinion. I have so many more of these, so I'll probably do a part 2 because this is already really long, but follow me for more, because I feel like the past year especially, I have went through so many changes mentally and physically. I've learned so many things, and I really feel like I can help other people do the same. So definitely follow for part 2 because it's coming soon. And don't forget that you are the baddest, you are the coolest. Nobody's cooler than you. Start believing that. Okay, love you, queens.